Okay, earlier we did a little bit of a briefing on what is a criminal law and what is a civil law. Now we will be studying what is a substantial law and what is a procedural law. Now, right now I am going to give this briefing from AI, that is a Google search. This is for my study, this is for my reference, but I'm documenting this so that just in case if somebody needs any sort of helpful resource, it is readily available. So, substantive law defines rights and obligations, while procedural law outlines the rules and the methods for enforcing them in the court. Substantive law includes rules about contracts, property, and crimes, while procedural law covers the how of a lawsuit, such as filing deadlines, evidences, rules, and trial procedures. Both are essential because procedural law provides the mechanism to enforce substantive rights. Now we are saying that substantive law defines rights and duties. It creates, defines, and regulates the rights and the duties of individuals and organization. For example, the criminal law defines the murder and its penalties. The contract law that specifies the essential elements for a valid agreement, laws governing torts, private wrongs. Procedural law, now we are moving on to the procedural law. Procedural law governs court proceedings. It establishes the legal rules for how substantive law is applied and enforced in court of law. Examples: the steps for initiating a lawsuit, such as how to file a complaint, rules for serving legal papers on the opposing parties, rules for evidence for what can be presented in the court, timeline for filing and responding to legal documents, the process for jury selection and trial court. There is a little more. It says how they work together. I'm going to read that also. Substantive law would be meaningless without procedural law because there would be no way to enforce it. Procedural law rules ensures disputes are handled in an orderly and fair manner. For example, substantive law defines a person's right to be free from assault, while procedural law dictates the steps the court must follow to prosecute an assault case, such as filing charges within specific time frame and following rules of evidence. As I said, this is just a reference. There is a lot in the books. If somebody just wants to use a small reference, I'm reading this out from AI, which is on the Google. If you want to use it, please. Otherwise, there is a huge references on the law, which I am exploring day by day. Keep updating yourself with small piece of information, because even that small piece of information is very helpful. I will go with the next module. Until now, take care everyone. See you again.